Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
Welcome back to Midnight Madness! And I am ready to raise hell again! Maybe I should stop wearing this mask of madness. Every time I wear it, I gotta raise hell. And you know what? I have to speak my mind. The point of this series is to talk to you just like you're my friend. If you're my friend in the room, this is what I would want to talk to you about. So what we're going to talk about is a long overdue topic because of Star Wars Explained's wife. She tweeted this out, I think, that the Fandom Menace is a hate group. So we're going to dissect that. Are they a hate group? And then we're also going to tie into this recent Ruby Rose shenanigans and how they're still hating on her. It's ridiculous. Not only just the Fandom Menace, the woke police. I group the quartering and not every Fandom Menace channel. I should clarify that. There's a large group that take the bait or that they do this crap every single time. And that's why I'm filming before midnight. I'm pissed as all hell because Random Hater 42 wanted to make a video about when a person's down, you don't throw punches when they're lying on the floor, and criticizing Ruby Rose's diet. Eat a burger. Really? That's lame as hell. You know what? It's fair game now. You're going to criticize her. Maybe you should eat less and not do stunts. What's your stunt? Perpetuating hate on the internet? Doing nothing? Random Hater 42? This is where I agree to a point. I think the woke police and the Fandom Menace are a hate group in the way that they hate on everything. Nothing's positive. Everything's crap. Everything's trash. Everything's dead. Woke, woke, woke. And don't give anything a fair shot to the point where there's no credibility left. People are leaving. You're the new joke. Maybe woke was a joke at first. You're the new punchline. And you know what? Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr, they're not your friends. They're not your heroes. They're just laughing at the ridiculousness of it all, and then you're the next punchline. You're the next act for next year. And you don't even know it yet. Do I think that they're actual racist, sexist, and homophobics? No, I don't. But I do think there's a lot. I'm not saying, again, I'm not claiming this about everyone. I'm not trying to make a blanket statement. I think there's some in the movement that, okay, I'll specify that. There's some in the movement that play dumb as hell about you can't remove yourself from the clicker and who watches, just like companies can't remove themselves from the customer. You have to listen to the customer. It's almost, in a way, another form of dog whistle, having the screaming SJW woman from when Trump was elected in every single thumbnail. SJWs are people too. What are you going to do when you win this culture war? Are you going to exile or off the rest of the population that disagrees with you? Hell no. There has to be a compromise to all this. There's no winning this war. There's compromise and putting companies accountable for good characters. If they're gonna do woke, you have to get it right. Is that an unfair precedent put on the new woke characters? Yes, it is. But all eyes are on you, and don't just do it. In this, I'm gonna do another topic too that I've been putting off because it's a hot one, and I want to approach it right. You see, I have ideas in my head that I don't get to yet because I want to get it. I want to give the right take. But the next one is going to be, once you go black, where do you go? You don't go back. So it's an interesting conversation. If you want to see that one, comment below. And it's a hot one. So I got to get it right. And I might get it wrong. But this is goddamn ridiculous. Leave the woman alone. Or she says she's fluid. I don't give a crap. Whatever she identifies, I don't care. She is trying to put some good in this world. She's taking her punches, and she's not responding to all the crap you're putting at her. And if you make all these videos criticizing her, it is becoming hate. Unlike some other people in Hollywood, she has done little, very little, to criticize fandom. The one comment that she made was there's other things that white men can watch. And that's absolutely true. What are you going to have no woke anywhere? There's got to be a place for it. The CW is a perfect place. So because I want to put some good back into this community myself, that's my goal. You might like me, you might hate me, you might I have a lot of people who thumbs down my videos. I don't give a crap. I want to put some good back, and I think she's more than proven that she's trying hard. So I am organizing a Watch Batwoman party. Squash this hate for someone that's been handling the punches and handling a traumatic injury with grace. So she deserves respect, and everyone says that this is going to bomb. It's cringy as heck. I say, let's give her a shot, and let's do a watch party, and at least I'll watch episode 1 to give her some props and a little bit of a jump start. Maybe you could share. I might tag her. I don't know if she'll respond. I don't know if she's still on Twitter or whatever. But let's do right by all this. Because enough's enough. Do you really care? And then a whole cringy video from random Hater 42 saying how she actually cares about Ruby Rose's diet. No, it wasn't just to put a vegan and eat a burger in your thumbnail. Disingenuous bullshit. You don't care about her. And I think our friend the pool boy also made a video saying, well, this is serious. This is serious. Oh my God. Can't treat people like they're people only when they're down. You got to treat people like people every day of the year. Just because something happened to her, now you're going to... No. Treat people like people. SJWs are people too. They're not a thing that just could be hated on forever. A lot of them believe 100% what they're doing, just like you do. What are you going to do when you win the culture war? That's never going to happen. No one's going to win it 100%. There has to be compromise. And maybe that's in the second part of this video. What to do with how to deal with this culture war in entertainment. Because no one's going to win. And are we just perpetuating hate just to do it? Just because they're on the other side? Are we just hating for no reason? Not even giving people a chance to prove themselves? She deserves the shot. And to give like a firm response on the question that's come up recently is maybe I'll include the woke police. Are the woke police and the fandom menace hate groups? No. They're not hate groups, but they shill for it and play dumb about shilling for it, and they kiss hate's ass every single day. And if you hate on everything, saying everything's dead, everything's woke trash, what do they say? A broken clock is right 2 times a day. And you get lots of clicks that way. And it's an exact thing that Access Media is doing, except on the other side. If you want to see 100% truth about how they stretch things to fit their narrative, to make it seem like these companies are attacking us, look at Jeremy's response in that live stream. I said, no, and you know what? I don't care what people were watching that live stream thought, because I was shocked that at the response, that they're just gung-ho for him after he gives a response like that about Kathy Kennedy saying she called the fandom racist, sexist, and homophobic. No, she did not. She wore a Forces Female t-shirt, which was lame as hell, and that's being guilty of misandry, and she's a misandrist. She did not call us that. Axis Media did. And you're just the opposite side of the coin, and why hell and fandom continues. And it's still continuing. Ruby Rose has had a rough weekend. She shared it. She didn't play victim and say, here. She said, I want to show you what this does. Gives her credibility. Gives her, we should support this type of behind the scenes, showing how hard she's trying. Let's give her a shot. And that's why I'm going to support her on the show, and I'm going to watch it. I might give her a review. I'm not sure. I'm hoping for the best. It could still be bad, but I'm going to give it a shot. That's my thoughts for this one. If you want to see a part 2 on what happens when no one wins the culture war, let me know. And I'll see you in another video. Thanks for joining Midnight Madness. And remember to smash the hell out of the like button on the way out, and help by joining in the madness. Or maybe help squashing some of this madness too. Thanks again.